Oh, what up, y'alls? Can you hear me? Coffee break. Let me know if sound is good. Yeah, you know how I do, Josh. What's up, Josh? Good to see you. Glad you could be here. I do see there are some people. All right, Barry's in the house. Yeah, Evan. Who else we got here? Max Stick Studios. Jose. What's up, Brettas? Why is this a live stream? Wait, huh? Do your thing, man. AT&T 5G fail? We good? Jose, let me know if we're good. What's up, Shan? AT&T, let's go. What up, Obed? Can I just get a sound check? We're good? Okay. All right, sound good. Excellent. I'm just double checking because I'm going to start driving and I'm not going to be paying attention to my audio. Really, what I just want to make sure that I do, OnlyFans and 4K. Come on, Obed. Click the go and stop teasing me. All right, I'll get it started, man. First test of the night. Here you go. The Alaskan Aviator. What's up? What's going on? All right, this is our first test. 66 millisecond ping, 8 millisecond jitter, and not much on the downlink there. What are we looking in the 20s? And then for the uplink, we're in the teens. What's up, Santiago? Okay, so for testing, this is the iPhone 12. I've done all my testing on the iPhone 12. All right, we're going to be doing the same exact testing that we did for Verizon and T-Mobile. So we're doing the same phone. We're doing eSIM. I just got all these profiles on this phone. We're going to do the same time of the night, the same place, the same route, everything. All right. So that's where we're at with the testing. So I'm starting on the edge of Lakewood and Rocky River. And I feel like I'm up against it here. All right, now it should be good. All right, and we're off. We're moving. All right, so my rationale behind testing Lakewood is it's like a 7-mile city. I don't know. I know they have some 5G plus in Lakewood, so I want to make sure the 5G is on. I'll switch it into LT at some point. Back. And since I did 5G on, you know. Oh, and let me know how the iPhone stabilization is. That's also a good thing to see how it performs. So yeah, sipping a little Mountain Dew. Got me a kickstart. All right, so we're now going over the I-90 bridge. We are on the west side of Lakewood. We are heading eastbound towards downtown. It'll probably take me about 15 or 20 minutes to go all the way across on this street. I'll probably do about 2 or 3 blocks north of this and then go back, then go 2 or 3 blocks north of that trip, and that'll run me up against the lake so I can test the coverage. Oh, and I'm streaming this on FirstNet. So streaming on the iPhone 12 Pro on FirstNet by AT&T, testing on the iPhone 12. So that's what we got. All right, let's do our second test. We're a few blocks from lake coverage is rough. I'm telling you, Suburban Beard. Yo, Beard, we're gonna do a collab one of these days, dog. We're gonna do some testing over in North Olmsted and shit. All right, so this is test number 2. We're over on Hilliard and Atkins. For those of you that know the Lakewood area, you may. I don't know. I've been seeing a lot more of the local Cleveland folk commenting and joining on the live streams lately, so that's cool. Very happy to see that. Getting a lot of commentary from the local suburban and Cleveland areas. Very nice. All right, this time we got 93.2 megabits down. We got 22 up. It's pretty good capacity. Nicely done, AT&T. Ping time's a little high. It's at 60 millisecond. And I know that's been to the disdain of Josh PA Tech. He's been saying that it's been kind of crappy for him. All right, so we will. What we got going on here? We're still on Hilliard. All right. By the way, the jitter was like 5.5 seconds there. Milliseconds. I don't go east of Worcester. Oh, crap. Sheesh, man. So you really cut it off over there at Fairview, huh? I'm all over the place, man. I go everywhere. I'm all over this piece. I don't know why, dude. I let the server do its thing for whatever reason. I don't know. The default. Full-on suburbs. The suburbs are nice out here, man. It's quiet. I was telling Ben from, what is it? The Planet Earth YouTube channel. I was telling him, man, it's just quiet out here. All right, so far so good. Speed tests have been solid. Hanging around that century mark. Enjoying this live stream? Please do me a solid. Thumbs up. Hit that like button, please. Thank you. And you could share it to your socials. That'd be great. Change to the AT&T wireless server? All right, I could do that. Yep, sure can. All right, 73 by 20 on this test. Pings are through the roof. Everybody's telling me to change the server. So, we'll do that. Okay. I don't know why it's got my location all jacked up. All right, so let's do Cleveland. Do we have... Oh, Cleveland Broadband's a pretty good server. I'll take that one. That one's usually pretty solid. What's going on, Jose? What's worse? Now it's 110 milliseconds. Just dropped a community post. Thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro. Always good to see the CLE folks supporting each other. I don't understand. I just it got worse. Look, it's 110. The jitter's at 7.2, 54 down, and like 23 up. Need to airplane mode it. Bad routine. Okay, I'll do that. I got you. Let's do that. Airplane mode. Okay. And I'm going to turn this off. All right, so we're still in 5G. Let's see if that helps. Maybe James right. Okay. Now it's just sent me over to Plano, Texas server. The hell? You're definitely not getting routed to this. I don't know why I'm having routing issues. Bro, Ookla's not a great app. I will admit. I know everybody uses it. We all use it. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll close out the app. All right, we got about 82 megs down. We got about 17 up. I'm over next to Lakewood High School right now. So I'm essentially in the middle of the city. We've already gone a few miles here. Ping time's at 47, and the jitter's at 6 and some change. Oh, this is Los Mobile, I should say. Business Elite. This is Los Mobile. So for those of you that have been asking about Los Mobile, this is the truth. This is, I think, the best AT&T access you can get. All right, it's still connecting me to frickin' Plano. I don't know what the business is. The truth is LT only. Restart. All right, I can restart the device. I'll pull in right here. I'll do that. I think AT&T Elite is the best wireless plan in the market, personally. The best one, 2 weeks ago, I went to the Florida Keys and AT&T dominated. I think Ricky was saying the same thing. All right, so this time it was 26 down, 10 up, got a 47 millisecond ping, 5.7 millisecond jitter. No loss. We haven't been seeing any loss. Let me go ahead and I'm going to see if maybe now I could customize the server. All right, so what the hell is this about? Let's try Cleveland broadband again. All right, so we are connecting to Cleveland broadband. We'll see if that changes anything. You know what, Alaskan Aviator, I think they're very similar. Dude, look at that ping time. I'd say Magenta Max and the AT&T Elite are the best two plans in the game. Stay away from Essentials. Stay away from Starter Unlimited plans. Then you might as well just downgrade and go to like prepaid and save more money. AT&T? All right, we'll do that next. All right, this time ping time was like 117 milliseconds. Jitters at 14 milliseconds, 47 down and 13 up. Oh, snap. Big shout out to Nimmer Tech and Outdoor Adventures. Oh, my goodness. Thank you for that massive dono, man. I appreciate it. Wow. Very generous. You're too nice, Nimmer. Thank you, bro. Wow. So thanks for this excellent testing. You do great work. Get something nice for your family. Thank you, brother. You're amazing, man. Thanks for supporting. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Of course, you don't have to give $100 donations like Nimmer. You could like this video and then share it. That helps out a lot. Thank you, guys. Wow. I'm gonna try this again. Yeah, I don't understand. All right. So I guess I'll just do the AT&T wireless server. We'll try that. AT&T wireless. Well, I guess I actually have to put it in. AT&T wireless. It does connect to Plano. I don't understand. AT&T wireless. It goes to Texas. What's up, Adam? This is stressing me out. Yeah, dude. I don't even know what to say about the server situation. LT only and AT&T server will fix all. You guys think so? Here, let me go ahead and do that then. Let me go ahead and do that. 1 second here. Should I? You guys think that's gonna mess up the results though? Like I'm testing 5G. I'm just saying because if I'm testing 5G on all the carriers and this one goes into LTE, I mean, what am I really accomplishing? All right. I mean, I guess we'll just test it to see if it fixes it. That's how we'll look at it. All right, so I just switched it over. I'm gonna put it back on the screen here. All right, so I just put it into LTE. Now it's showing 5GE. So we'll see if that does anything to the server. It's still running Plano, Texas. This is Los Mobile, dude. The ping's at 47 milliseconds, 17 millisecond jitter. Yeah, I'll go ahead and reset the phone. Interesting. I don't know why it's acting up. Uplink got better, though. Yeah, it's solid for me, too, Art Dog. It's been great. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think at this point, everybody knows that 5GE is it's just LTE, so try to do the AT&T Chicago server. It's closest to you. Okay, I'll try it. For how much better that performs. I mean, it definitely is better. Chicago? I'm about to restart this thing. I'll try the Chicago one. AT&T Wireless Chicago. There we go. How much better do you think Los Mobile is than AT&T Elite Consumer? It's a little bit better. I don't know how much better, but it is definitely a little bit better. Because my brother-in-law has Elite, and like I've asked him to run a couple of speed tests for me in the same room. He got 89 megabits down, and I got like 130. My local one is Akron. All right, I'll try Akron. All right, 48 millisecond ping, 1.9 millisecond jitter, 58 down, 26 up. All right, so that didn't really change much. I'll try one more server, and then I'm going to have to shut down the phone and restart it and see if it works. All right, so let's go to, you said it was Akron? All right, there it is. Akron. Yeah, it didn't really do anything. It's pretty much the same. Thanks, baby Yoda. Appreciate it. T-Mobile refuses to unlock a device after flashing carry unlocked firmware. I didn't know they were so unfriendly. See, look what just happened to the speeds. 51 down, like 7, 8 up. 48 millisecond ping, 2.9 jitter. Yeah, it's not good. All right, I'll go ahead and I'll shut this down. I'll go ahead and do that. I'll just restart the phone so we can get a fresh connection. I don't often turn off my iPhones. Once in a while. Damn, the cop just flew by me. All right, let's restart this thing. It's been off for a second. Oh, I'm on FirstNet, Dennis, on the iPhone 12 Pro. Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out, Chame. I got the restart. We'll put it on a Cleveland server as soon as we get back up and running here. I'm hoping to get a 13 Pro Max soon. As soon as the supply gets in order. All right, so we're back up and running here. Let me see what... Let me turn around the camera here. All right, let me see where it's routing me to. Plano, Texas again. Guys, I'm not going to mess with the routing of this this thing. Oh, the Pixel 6 Pro is amazing. All right, 45 millisecond ping, 6.2 millisecond jitter. If you're lurking, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Yes, that's right, subscribe. Yeah, Jose, bro, some people have been lurking, man. They should just subscribe. You feel me? And then you can comment, and you can hang out, and then you can ask questions. You can be involved, you know? Makes you basically an official community member. Will you ever be testing 5G ultra capacity missing stuff? Dude, they don't have millimeter wave like hardly anywhere. And it's so poorly optimized, you'll like never be connected to it. Seriously. Maybe. Maybe, Chain, that might be true. All right, let me go ahead and do another test now that we're back rolling. What is the next big FirstNet announcement that is coming down the pipe? AT&T manager told me that there are huge things coming for FirstNet soon. What's up, Zero Cool? Yeah, I couldn't tell you, man. Buddy the Elf, what's your favorite color? Thanks, Beard. Appreciate you, man. All right, next test. 51 down, 24 up. What do we got for ping time? 47 milliseconds, looks like. 7 millisecond jitter. So far, so good. There's been enough capacity. Nothing crazy fast like we saw with Verizon with the ultra wideband or the T-Mobile with the ultra capacity, the N41. But the speeds have been generally pretty good. They've been plenty. I will be honest with you. I do most of my heavy data lifting on AT&T. I do a lot with Verizon too. I really only speed test T-Mobile. I don't really rely on them too much for actual data connections and app usage. Not all that reliable in my experience. But I do think there's some AT&T 5G Plus in this market, so we'll be checking that out. All right, looks like we got some Got a surge in speed. Not at my house. All right, we're on the edge of Lakewood now. All right, so we're on the far east side. We've essentially just jumped into Cleveland, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up here. Let me hang a left. I'm going to go north a little bit towards the lake. And I'm going to create a little bit of space here. I'm going to give it some range. We're going to go halfway to the lake, and then we're going to run back west. All right, so this test, what do we get here? 141 down, 17 up. Looks like another 47 millisecond ping. Ping times are a little high. It's like 4.7 millisecond jitter. Good speeds, though. Plenty on the uplink, tons on the downlink. Ooh, what is that? That looks like a T-Mobile rooftop site. They got a bunch of gear up there. Okay, we'll test AT&T, though. All right, so this is Detroit Road. We're going to go, I'm going to hang this left here. We're going to go back up to Madison. Oh, whoops. I think it's on 5GE right now. What's up, Aaron P? My work phone, iPhone 7. Man, you got an oldie but moldy. AT&T is yielding 71 down, 5.47 up, 23 millisecond ping, 11 millisecond jitter on LTE. Oh, sure, I could do that. Yeah. Let me do that. I'll go ahead and turn 5G back on. All right, we got 5G back on. Back in business. These roads are bumpy, let me tell you. All right, 5G is back on, and the 5G is getting picked up here. Now, this particular area of Lakewood has a lot of Verizon ultra wideband, so it's dozens of small cells with the millimeter wave nodes, 3-4 gigabits per second. Nuts. All right, so we're back on the 5G. Back to Omaha, Oklahoma routing. I don't know what's up with that. All right, 54 down, 17 up. 61 millisecond ping, 11 millisecond jitter. Dude, I already restarted the phone. Do you mean the app? Has an update too. I'm wondering if I should uninstall the app. You guys think I should? Yeah, let's uninstall the app. It's definitely not acting right. All the speed tests are the same. You know, like it doesn't even really make all that much sense for it to be behaving this way. Don't turn on location, it will make it worse with funky routing. All right, we'll do that. We'll go ahead and uninstall this app. Oh, I got all that data on there though. Dang. All right, airplane mode. I think I got my location services on. Right, so that's off. Let's see here. My results, share last results, take a speed test. Check for an update. All right, I'll do that. Let's hit the apps here. Speed test. It says, all right, I'm gonna flash this. All right, so it's good. All right, I think we're okay. I'm gonna close out the app. Let's give this another go. What's up, RJ? How you, man? All right, now it's routing me to Akron, Ohio. All right, so maybe that worked. Oh, wow. Holy moly. We got, oh, wow. Look at that. Woo. All right, I think we got to drive back and do the rest of this testing. Yeah, it looks like the app was running like crap. Wow. Immediately we get the app situation fixed. 160 down, 24 up. Wow, okay. Yeah, now the question's like, what's the LTE going to be, right? So I think that's a good question. Is what would the LTE be? So actually, I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to switch to LTE real quick, and I'm going to run the test. All right, so now it's in LTE. Yeah, pretty much the same. Try Google speed test. Man, this is a freaking blindside that waiting to happen right here. Sheesh. All right, 120 down, 24 and a half up. 47 mil. Sometimes the same, 47 milliseconds. That hasn't really changed. All right. All right, I'm going to go back up to I'm going to go back up to I'm going to go up 117th. That's what I'll do. And I'm going to kind of start from scratch. All right, 120 by 25. All right, let's go ahead and run it again. All right, so we're back on the edge of Cleveland and Lakewood. We're as far east as you can go without actually, crossing over here. What's up, Tim? What's going on, sir? Glad you could stop by tonight, man. Yeah, Barry, I'll go back into 5G. Absolutely. Yeah, it's weird, right? Let's see if this does anything. Oh, there's so much ultra wideband around me. That's the third note I saw on the street. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's behaving properly. I usually more speed than this. It's unusual, that's for sure. Get some air in the whip. 40 by 25. Not bad, but still not really what I'm looking for. We'll go ahead and put this thing into 5G and see what happens here. Put it back into 5G. Seems like it's only using one carrier. It kind of does. Let's see. I got the 5G on. It's in 5G though. They've been tweaking the network for weeks. Yeah, it's been funny. Man, I mean now I'm down to like one signal, so now I'm in a weak spot for coverage. I'm surprised there's no cover. This is a busy street. What in the world is going on here? All right, so basically we got 6x6 here. 6 megs down and 6 megs up. At least the ping times have worked themselves out, right? Nope, they haven't. 72 milliseconds. I don't know. AT&T has been funky. Airplane mode it again? Oh my goodness, this thing's fussy. You know, I'm gonna put my AT&T SIM into the Google Pixel 6 Pro shortly. All right, I airplane moded it. Now it's in 5G. Those ping times look like they're being routed through a VPN. I can tell you I'm not using one. But yeah, they're high like a VPN would do. That's true. Sure, man. I've seen VPNs wreck some latency, man. What's up, Big Pat? What's going on, sir? All right, we got like 59 down. Ping time still around 46 milliseconds. Private relay on? No. I know private relay. I don't even know what that is. No, Ookla has location access. That was 58 by 8. Latency is the same here. Yeah, something's up. I typically see speeds around here of like excess of 100 megabits per second. So I'm not really understanding what's going on here. This is really unusual testing. It's very slow compared to what I normally get. Unless there really is something going on, some network tweaking. I'm gonna pull into Mohican Park here. You know what? I'll pull into the kitchen, George's kitchen. I'm on 100 and what is this? This is Triscuit. We'll pull in here if we could see if we can get this sorted out. Weird though. On average, AT&T is usually like the fastest carrier here. Really, really strange. Yeah, but I don't know if this is really if it's at its worst. I feel like it's just not functioning right. Maybe these are the speeds. Yeah, I'm gonna try another app. Yeah, that's good. All right, 41 millisecond ping, 78 down. We got 3.5 millisecond jitter. We got about a 16 uplink. All right, let's go to fast.com and see what happens here. Nah, it's been great, man. And the lowest mobile access is the best I got. There's nothing better. Speed testing and technology videos. What's going on? Looks like the tests are accurate. Here's fast.com. I think I have NPerf on here. Yeah, dude, everybody needs to go to T-Mobile. Get off of Verizon and AT&T. T-Mobile got you covered. 5G in Jupiter. NPerf is doo-doo. I hate the latency test. I don't get it. Well, let's test it. Let's see what NPerf does. Let's see, NPerf. NPerf's the same. What's up, gaming? It's all right. We'll continue to test. Head back around to the other side of Lakewood. The problem with the unperf test, dude, it takes forever. All right, what's gas today? All right, the fuel price is $3.05 at this fueling station. $3.05 if you pay cash. $3.11 if you pay credit. So that means they're taking like 1.5% merchant fees. All right, we'll head back over here. We'll pass over. So we're on West 140th. We're in Cleveland, actually. But once I get past the freeway, we'll be in Lakewood. So we'll be back in the wood. $5 in California for gas? Sheesh. $5. You need a gallon of gas just to get to work. But then you don't have any money for any type of freaking lunch. All right. Looks pretty good. All right, 65 down, 17 up. 187 millisecond latency according to NPerf. I don't really like NPerf. I do like the feature at the bottom with the browsing and the streaming, though. That's kind of cool. So, just my 2 cents. I like that feature on it. All right, let's get this back in here. Run back some speed tests. We'll go back to Ookla, 43 millisecond ping. Takes like 5x longer to load a website. NPerf in Safari. Reset network settings? All right, man, I'll do it. All right, we'll do a network reset. I got you. Yeah, I don't really know how that would help it, but I'll do it. All right, so this is, what is this, Madison? The 5G on. All right, looks like we're getting some more speed here. And we're back over by Lakewood High School. All right, there we go. We broke the century mark. Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, I had to sneeze. All right, 100 megabits exactly on the downlink. What is that, 57 millisecond ping. Got a 10 millisecond jitter. Still no loss, so that's good. And we got 21 on the uplink. All right, so that's good stuff. All right. I'm going to try an LTE test. I'm just curious. We got 100 by 21 on 5G. I'll go ahead and run it on LTE, and we'll see if there's any difference. Looks like the 5G is better. Yeah. There we go. All right, now it's kind of normalized. It's about the same. 94 down, 22 up, 20 up. All right, let's go ahead and do Detroit. And then after Detroit, we're going to do Lake Road. That'll be our last swing in the city. We're already at the 40-minute mark. All right, 94 by 20. with a 49 millisecond ping. 7 millisecond jitter, no loss. I personally don't think you need to reset network settings. If anything, just test with another device. Honestly, it seems like AT&T is just acting wonky tonight here. That's very possible. Yeah, here's some kicking speeds. Look at that, y'all. Got the 5GE jump off, 164 down. And we got a 48 millisecond ping. We got a little jitter. It's like 3.5. And 7 on the up. Okay. Hashtag update hashtag. People are just like randomly crossing the street. I'm going to put it back into 5G. Got to put it in the 5G. Loitering. Come on, Bearded Dragon. Back me up on this, man. All right, 89.4 down. And 19.6 up. A little bit of jitter there. I think it's like 23 millisecond. That's pretty bad. We got a 54 millisecond ping time. What's up, Teddy? Oh, Chame, I love the Pixel, man. What a beautiful phone. For anybody out there that was thinking about getting the Pixel, stop thinking about it and just do it. Like, if you were like, oh, if it's a good phone, I'll get it. It is an absolutely gorgeous phone. It's amazing. It's huge. It's a tank. It's got a great display. Everything works flawlessly, and I can't wait to talk about some of the features on there. I can't because I'm under embargo. Can't talk about it right now, but I'm starting to do some filming. I already did some speed testing on Verizon millimeter wave. I got to do some filming on that. I got tons of content I'm going to do with that Pixel device. Can't wait, man. And I just, as a phone, it is such an incredible experience. It is a flagship through and through. It's very pleasant to use. Works flawlessly. It's been great. All right, now we're basically in like what's considered to be like downtown Lakewood. Like we're right in the middle of the city. All right, 48 millisecond ping. Let's go. Looks like the speed's really picked up over here. I wonder if that's just, we're closer to the tower sites, or if maybe there was just a glitch in the network. There were some updates going on. I don't know. Notice the difference from your 5. Oh, yeah, dude. The Pixel 5 was great software and, mid-range hardware. This thing's legit, flagship hardware with the features to match. All right, 161 down and 12 megabits on the up. So it looks like the speeds have picked up a lot. All right, we are in 5G. So this is DSS, by the way. This 5G is the spectrum sharing kind with N2 PCS. 5G is slower than my N2 in the middle of nowhere, Colorado. Lucky you, man. My ping is back to normal. I don't know. Maybe something is going on. Maybe AT&T is doing some network updates or something. Crap, the cops are in front of me, man. Got a 47 millisecond ping. Got 22 mils on the jitter. 26 down and 10 up. And I got to drive slow because the cop's in front of me. Man, there's another one to my left. Freaking cops, man. Gotta watch your step around these coppers. And there is a Trick Rounds right there. All right, looks like and I would probably pretty accurately tell you that Detroit Road is the biggest street in Lakewood. Most traffic, most businesses. So maybe a lot of these rooftop sites, they're here on this part of the town. So maybe that explains the added capacity here, the throughput much higher. All right, 123 down, 19 up. We got a 49 millisecond ping. That's pretty consistent. Jitters 17. No loss or anything, but put on the cruise control. I can't put on the cruise control on a 25 mile per hour zone peak. I think the slowest speed you could do cruise control on the Volvese is like 30 miles per hour, I think. All right, we got a party bus. We got a limo. Yeah. We got 37 down, and we got about 13 on the up. Yep, we're doing the 5G thing right now. Let's see here. And the signal's been strong. I mean, with the exception of that one spot where we had like one bar, the signal strength has been pretty solid, I must say. All right, so I'm approaching the far western side of Lakewood. And once we get to the end of this street, we'll be right on the edge of Rocky River. So I'll be hanging a right. That'll take me, just a little bit north of here. I'll go north a couple of blocks, and that'll put us on Clifton and Lake Road. And that was, if you guys remember the T-Mobile testing, that was their Achilles heel. The T-Mobile capacity was completely gone once we got to the last street or two right before the lake. All right, so 61 megabits down, 14 megabits up. All right, so now we're on Riverside. This is the last street before the bridge. All right, let's do one more test here as I approach the edge of the city, and then I start heading back. Oh, wow. Now, this is really smart. I'm assuming, and I could be wrong, that there's a small cell somewhere. The reason why I think there's a small cell here is because there's apartment complexes all over the place, and then there's the bars and the restaurants. So that would make sense. We got 174 down and we got 19 up. It's really good. I don't know. There's been plenty of capacity. I haven't really seen many bad tests, honestly, especially once we stabilized everything. Was up, Planet Earth? All right, so this is Sloan. And then Sloan will take me to, what is the next street over out there in the Sloan? What is that street called? I forget. But all right, we got 128 down and we got 9 up. Ping time. Any differences? Or is it any better, lower? Nope, 54 millisecond. All right. I'm going to just do a quick LTE test. I think that's fair. That's the strength of the AT&T network anyway. 5G DSS, I mean, what's it really doing for you, right? All right, let's do that. All right, we just switched it into LTE. We'll see if anything changes. It's pretty much the same. $100 donation. So nice. Yeah, it's some pretty amazing people in this community. Nimmer is one of them. Very nice person. All right, we're in 5GE right now. 119 down and looks like 19 up. Ping time 49 millisecond. Jitter 5.7. Tons, plenty of capacity. I still really haven't seen much issues at all. We're probably about 2 blocks away from Lake Road. Or no, this is Clifton. And Lake Road is the last street before the lake. So we'll see how it holds up. I would assume that some of the sites in Lakewood are shared, right? So like Verizon, AT&T, and T-Mobile are all there. You've seen the capacity that Verizon brings to the table with the millimeter wave and the CBRS and the small cells. AT&T does some C-RAN and some small cells too. T-Mobile has small cells, but they're the same old small cells that they used to use back in the day. They haven't really upgraded. They're not focusing on small cells for the future of their network. So, it is what it is. All right, so we're in 5GE right now. 48 millisecond ping, 1.7 millisecond jitter. And by the way, I'm pretty sure every test we've had no loss at all, which is cool. That's good. That's no packet loss is a win. All right, 71 down. And we got about 20 up. All right, I'm going to switch it back into 5G. I put it into LT for a minute. All right, so now we're in 5G, y'all. Back in 5G. Pittsburgh? Yeah, I'm headed out to Pittsburgh probably in the near future. Me and Dennis are gonna kick it. We'll do some speed testing in the Berg. All right, ping time's back into the 40s. Got a little jitter, 28 millisecond. 117 down and 9 up. All right, we're still in 5G. Looks like the 5G signal's starting to weaken. Maybe we'll be handing off to a new site soon. All right, 32 megs down and 12 up. Everything's been really good so far. I can't complain. All right, that's 5G. All right, signal strength is pretty strong. I wonder if it's a small cell or a macro we're approaching, but I don't know. It's all homes over here, so it can't be like a monopole or anything. It would have to be like a rooftop site or something, but I can't see it. It's too dark, and there's just this street is just literally every single building we're driving by right now is basically either a double, a duplex, or it's an apartment building. Like when I tell you guys that this city challenges networks, this is the best test I can offer you. Maybe Parma. All right, 42 down and 13 up with a 42 millisecond ping, 7.6 jitter. And I'm going to see if I can find you guys some 5G plus for AT&T. I should be able to. I know a couple of sites in Lakewood. And I think they might even have a couple of C-RAN sites that have LAA running, so I could show you guys what Band 46 can do. I think their millimeter wave node is over by Lakewood Park. I think I may have just driven by it, possibly. I'll catch it on the rebound. All right, 35 down and 9 up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and try another LTE test. We'll see if that's any different. All right, so now we're in LTE. Should we do a middle of nowhere speed test? I did that. I did one like, I don't know if it was last year. Oh, look at that LTE go. I'm telling you guys, if you're on AT&T, unless you got 5G plus around, Turn off that 5G. I know, right? I'll just turn the camera around. 146 down and 20 up. Wow, this LT is fantastic. Yeah, and I bet you if we drive around the whole city, a majority of our speed tests will look like this on LTE. AT&T's done a really nice job of upgrading backhaul, densifying with sites. They've been doing awesome things with the network. I've really been enjoying the AT&T access on Los Mobile. It's been so good. 146 by 24. Let's run it again. All right, we're probably a mile and a half away from the end of Lakewood here on Clifton. So I'm going to get back to Lake Road and just do the final stretch of the testing. Man, that speed is really nice. iPhone is sexy? Man, you got problems, man. Phones ain't sexy, dog. It's just a phone. Oh, man. 126 by 16. Yeah, I can't do anything about those latencies, but maybe if I change servers now, maybe. Yeah, that's putting me in Akron. Anything closer? Cleveland Broadband? Let's try that one. Well, the latency got worse. Yeah, it was good, MS. Real talk, it was enlightening. It lets how the carriers are doing in, you know, tougher places. I mean, it's easy to say, oh, you got coverage in major cities. Like, why the hell wouldn't you? You got to densify just to support with capacity. Or you probably have a lot of overlap. So, all right, let's see here. Run another speed test. All right, so we're at the end of the road. Clifton goes into Cleveland at this point. So I'm just going to turn around and go towards Lake. And just so you guys know, I've been passing tons of millimeter wave from Verizon. It would be cool to see AT&T match that coverage, but they're not doing 5G home, so they do fiber out here. All right, 50 by 13 on this speed test. Good stuff. All right, so we are in LTE. I'm going to switch it back to 5G. And let's go ahead and change the server. Okay, so I don't know what does it want to do? It wants to do Akron. I guess we'll try Windstream. Why not? Yeah, when you change your server, it doesn't seem to help. All right. I mean, this latency is like 91 milliseconds or something. What is this? Jitter, a little bit of jitter there. All right, so 96 down, and we got like 9 or 10 up. It's weird. I'm going to just airplane mode it real quick, just because. And then I'm going to try to default the server. Let me see where it takes us. AT&T wireless. Okay. Back on the 5G connection here. Zanesville, man. It's been a while since I've been on Zanesville. Hey, Sneed, I'm able to swap my towers. T-Mobile. Oh, wow, look at those speeds. Okay, there are literally like 5 high-rise apartments to my right. And look at the speed test. That's incredible. There is so much there is so much usage on the network in situations like this. I'm impressed that it got 113 by 10. That is incredible. Wow. I'm surprised. 113 by 10 over here. Guys, I'm not joking. Each one of those high rises has 20 floors. That is just nuts. Look, holy cow. I'm impressed. It's doing 100 plus megabits in this situation. That's incredible. Wow. Now we're kind of on a mission to look for some 5G plus. Maybe there's some out here. We'll see. 104 by 25. All those apartments, all these homes. Man, that is really good. You should have used the dark theme for the speed test app. What does it do, the dark theme? How does it look? You like it? I'm going to turn here. Pure dark, okay. Saves battery. I'm into that. My battery life on my iPhones isn't even that great. I really wish I had the max size phones. I ended up giving my wife the max actually. The street closed? No, it's open. Oh, there's like a school over here. All right, so we got 102 down and we got 25 up. And we're on 5G. It's really good. All these apartments and all these doubles. I'm impressed. It's like 100 megabits everywhere we're going right now. 100 by 25 there. Change theme to pure dark. Wow. Pretty much every speed test we've done, with the exception of one, like in the last 10 minutes, has been 100 megabits. That's incredible consistency. I mean, we're up against the lake, guys. The lake is. I could probably throw a a frickin' junior sized ball into the lake. I'm at Lakewood Park right here. All right, I'm gonna pull in. I'm gonna pull into the park and give this a test and see what happens here. I'm gonna do some LT and some 5G testing. Let's see. And actually, I was here for fireworks, not last summer, but I think the summer before. All right, 109 by 19. I got some stuff on the poles, but I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just surveillance. I don't know. Do they have small cells out here? Maybe, what is that? Wow, they got tons of capacity at this park. That's really good. I'll show you guys how close we are to the lake. Let me see how close I can get. Can I go this way? Well, I think, all right, so I'll show you guys how close we are to the lake. All right, so I'd say I'm probably maybe 200 feet from the ledge that goes right over into the lake. So this is as far as I can go in my vehicle to test any network. And I'm going to just, for kicks and giggles, I'm going to test Verizon. I'm going to see what Verizon does. You know, Verizon's known as the coverage carrier. Yeah, Verizon's doing really good, actually. All right, 42 down for AT&T and 6 up. And then here's Verizon on the Pixel 5. 28 millisecond ping, 21 millisecond jitter, 86 down, and 30 on the up. Verizon doing good here too. Let's see what you guys want to know what T-Mobile's doing over here? Let's test T-Mobile by the lake. I was having trouble with T-Mobile here when I was doing the testing last week. So, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it was just momentary congestion or something. Hold down the go button on the speed test app. Why? Why do I want to hold it? What happens when you hold it? Okay. All right, now we got T-Mobile on, and it says ultra capacity. Oh, that's cool. All right, ultra capacity for T-Mobile here at Lakewood Park. $18 millisecond ping. Look at that. All right, looks like they got a macro around here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That is so good. I don't know about the bandwidth. I don't know how much. Could be an 80 megahertz channel, I guess. I don't know. Very nice. This is pretty awesome. T-Mobile used to be congested here. I wonder where the macro is. Put the Verizon back on? Verizon. Pete's texting me during the live stream. Verizon's 80 by 30, Pete. 31. All right, let me switch it back to AT&T. And AT&T. AT&T, we got 5G on. AT&T is 5G on, but it's on 5G is on, but it's connecting to 5GE. And I'm really glad that T-Mobile, I don't know where the macro is. It's obviously somewhere. But whatever they did, good for them. Because this park, like during the fireworks show, will be so congested for all the carriers. So I don't know where the macro is. I'm assuming it's pretty close. Good job by them getting that site upgraded, or if it's a new site. Very good. Solid. I'm telling you guys, it is a freaking nightmare. These fireworks shows, they draw thousands. So it is sorely needed. All right, what do we got here? 35 megabits down, and looks like about 16 or 17 megabits up. I want to do an LTE speed test because I think there's a small cell up there. You turned off fake 5G, Ricky? Can't blame you, bro. I usually leave it on LTE unless I'm in a 5G plus area. So I'm like you, man. All right, I just put it into LTE. Let's see how it performs. All right, so we got 78 megabits down and we got 12 megabits up. Let's see what we could do here with the Verizine on LTE. All right, so here's Verizon. And this is LTE. Yeah, I wonder what's up with that, Josh. Wonder why the AT&T ping has been suspect. All right, 25 millisecond ping, 7 millisecond jitter for Verizon, 152 down, and like 21 on the up. Curious to see what type of bands I'm connected to here. 10 megahertz of 750, so that's band 13. Well, what else are you connected to? Looks like just a small cell with the regular fixins. Huh. Let's keep it going. All right, so guys, this is the final stretch run of the testing. I've got like maybe 2 or 3 miles left, and then that's it. Hey, Princess, what's going on? Glad you could stop by tonight. For anybody that's just joining or you haven't done so yet, please go ahead and hit the like button on your way in or on your way out, however you want to look at it. What's up, Ron? Good to see you, man. Trash T-Mobile don't know how to build a network. Yeah, Ricky's tough on T-Mobile. He's very hard on them. 89 down and 13 up. Good stuff. Very consistent speeds from AT&T tonight. Although we didn't see much 5G plus, the LTE has been great, and the DSS has been fine. Um, I don't know. It's been the most consistently fast. Every test is like 100 megabits a second. Look, you can't argue with those results. I mean, if I just count the number of tests over 100 megabits, I mean, we're at the end of the city, right? The lake is right next to me. There's nowhere to go. So I'm not sure where the sites are, but this is really good performance. So if you're getting 101 down and 15 up, chances are your mid-band is connecting pretty well. I'm assuming that it's also going to work in a home. The problem with the T-Mobile testing last week was on this street, on Lake Road. They struggled. I would assume that they would have trouble inside of people's homes, like with calling and texting and data. Maybe not the calling and texting, but I think like the data for sure. You know, if you're getting 4 megabits outdoors on the uplink, you're probably going to drop a FaceTime call when you go inside a house. So, and that's just kind of like what I observed, and that's because they don't do small cells. If they really wanted to address that weakness, they would increase their tower density by supplementing their network with small cells, space them out in places where they lack coverage or capacity. And for T-Mobile in Cleveland, it's not a capacity issue. They have the most capacitive network in Cleveland when it doesn't take into account millimeter wave. But they have these spots where they have a lot of space between the tower sites, and you get a weak signal, and the tower handoffs are bad, and you get dropped calls or live streams fail, and I mean we've seen all those problems. All right, 37 down, 4 up. So that is the worst test we got tonight, I think. The 37 down and the 4 up. All right, last speed test in Lakewood, and then once I pass this next block, I'll technically be in Rocky River. You'll see the bridge as I come up here. Actually, I'm curious to see how AT&T does in River. They usually do pretty good. And of course, like zoning and permits are a totally different ball game in every city you go. T-Mobile leaked to someone, and a friend of mine found out. Leaked what? T-Mobile is also now working on 6G. Every carrier is working on 6G. I actually, from what I understand, Verizon has been working on it for a while. They're heavy invested. I don't understand, man. Like, so 6G is just a waste of 5G is a waste of time. All right, we're now over the bridge. The river next to me, Rocky River, goes into the lake. So we're right up against it. Signals is strong. We're on 5GE. Let's see how this performs. So far, so good. Lots of capacity. Yeah, Paul, all good stuff. Absolutely. All right, we got 80 down and 15 up. What's up, Zach? How you, bro? All right, let's hit Detroit Road real quick. I want to go see if they finished the T-Mobile site at Rocky River High School. All right, so we got 80 by 15 on that test. All right, so now we're heading a little bit south of the lake. We'll cross these railroad tracks, and then we'll be back on Detroit. But we'll be heading west. Now you guys know why I call AT&T the 100 megabit network. Everywhere you go, it's 100 megabits a second. Everywhere. It's the most uniform capacity of all the carriers. Like wherever T-Mobile has N41, killer speeds. Wherever Verizon has CBRS and millimeter wave, killer speeds. Right? But AT&T, just nothing special, just good backhaul, modernizations of their sites, 120 by 26. $60 megahertz. You know what, Pete? They might be widening those channels soon too. They might. You might see the 60 go to 80. They might flirt with 100 megahertz. You never know. You look at AT&T cooking with gas, man. The best, man. It's like this everywhere. 100, 150, 160. Hey. For those of you that haven't tried AT&T in a while, and Verizon or T-Mobile isn't cutting it for you, just at least do your due diligence and try AT&T. You know, they've got more competitive plans than ever. The network's so good in so many places. I mean, look, 172 down and 20 up. Excellent. Really nice stuff. And T-Mobile still hasn't finished upgrading that site. What are they doing? This one's got a lot of speed too. There's a lot of capacity on this test. Can't wait till you make the drive to Pittsburgh. Yeah, man. Yep, and I'll bring all the SIMs and all the phones with me, dog. 193 down, 19 up. Ping time still the same in the 40s. I'd say we're probably about a mile from the site, the tower site. It's pretty good for a mile. And this live stream, this is what we're at, like an hour and 20 minutes. It's all good. We had to do it, right? AT&T is trash within 5 miles of me, and they don't want to extend 5GE out of Minnesota. Metroplex in areas outside of the suburbs. Really? Hmm. They've been all about expanding their network. Zach says my site is 100 megahertz and 41. Most sites here are 100. A few older ones have 40 megahertz. I mean, obviously, the more spectrum they put on air, right, it's to our benefit. But they really do have to pump up the backhaul. I think that's going to be a key emphasis between now and C-band deployments. I mean, as C-band is going live, AT&T and Verizon networks will pick up in speed, and then the precious 5G awards, T-Mobile doesn't want to relinquish those, right? So they're going to probably kick up the backhaul most definitely at those times, especially if they start losing, root scores or open signal scores or Ookla scores, whatever they are. All right, 98 by 10 on this test. Yeah, just a measly 98 megabits, none special. Dennis, don't call it that, bro. Do not call it that. I refuse to call that spectrum that name just because some media outlet decided they wanted to call it that. No, no way, man. Not doing it, dog. All right, 161 down and 24 up. You guys see why I call AT&T the 100 megabit network? You see? Yeah, dude. I'd rather you call it the DoD spectrum, or just call it 3.4. Call it 3 gigahertz. I don't care. Forget that Andromeda, whatever, Andromeda. What a stupid name, man. So dumb. What the hell does that even mean? What is that name based off of? What did the guy who came up with that name, what was that his hamster's name? Oh, hey, little gerbil werble, Andromeda. Now look at these AT&T speeds. How fantastic they are. It's not N41, right? But imagine getting this everywhere you go. Uplink sucks. But the Dalek's very nice. I'm in Maryland and T-Mobile. What does it say? T-Mobile's fast. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Got me confused with Zachary. Oh, Zach, my bad, Dennis. You guys, like, when I see what you write, I think his picture kind of looks like yours on my screen right now. My bad, bro. Zach, enough of that. My bad, Dennis. Oh man, AT&T is doing really good out here. What the world? Let's get a little Verizine action in here. 138 by 2. What is up with that uplink? Here's the Verizine for you. Verizon, we got some CBRS for you. 23 millisecond ping, 8 millisecond jitter. Verizon got the CBRS band 48. 481 down, 12 up. Gotta love that CBRS. It's bad that even as close as you are to Akron, AT&T wireless ping is so high. Looking like Fort Wayne pings. Oh, man. What in the world? 184 down. Where is this tower site? Gotta be a small cell. Sheesh. 184 down, 13 up. That is excellent. Oh, maybe they upgraded this macro up here. It's at the park. I'll go test it. See if speeds pick up. As I get a little closer, it's probably a mile away, maybe. Whoa! What is this? It's got to be a small cell. What the hell? Dude, I've never gotten 300 megabits on AT&T unless it was 5G plus. What in the world is this? Dude, I gotta come back out here and see if I can find the small cell. It's just too dark. Where is it? 304 megabits down, 19 up? What in the... Where is this? Never gonna drop below 150 when you're in Pittsburgh. Wow, that's impressive. I know there's a tower site at this park, 96 by 18. There has to be a small cell over there. But where is it? Doing 300 megabits. See, this is the tower site. It's right over here. Hmm, interesting. I think this is like a Sprint and a T-Mobile site. Oh, maybe this is an AT&T's on this site too. Wow. Look at those speeds. Go. That's major. That's big time. Can 5G aggregate with 5G and 5G plus? Ah, they're just naming schemes for certain band configurations, right? So 5G plus, that's going to be their C band and their millimeter wave, right? And they'll aggregate. You know that tech is on deck. The 5GE is just LTE, right? Regular 5G is DSS, you know, and the low band, the band 5. Man, that is a beautiful upgraded tower site. That was not upgraded 6 months ago. Maybe even, it might have been like at the beginning of the summer. So yeah, about 6 months ago. Maybe it was like May or June, maybe. Wow, nice upgrade, AT&T. AT&T doing it big, man. Wonderful upgrade. 256. I don't know what just happened to the uplink though. It's at 3 megabits. Terrible. I guess too far from the site to get uplink. AT&T speeds popping in Chicago. iPhones don't do cell mapper, man. Sheesh, man. AT&T's cooking with gas over here. 142 down, 5 megabits up, 4 megabits up. You know, I will say that the downlink has been really good for AT&T. The uplink hasn't been all that. Verizon's uplink was much better, and so was T-Mobile's. Just in general on the testing, 142 by 3.5. Yeah, that ain't gonna get it done. You got to do better, AT&T. That uplink is not gonna do it. Looks like the signal's at a weak point. Still pretty good, considering the signal. But we got 36 down. So the way I look at it is like this, guys and gals. If you're getting 30 megabits, 35 megabits outside, you're good, right? But you go into a house, and if the signal is weak outdoors, you would expect it to really be a problem indoors. So I think, like the same situation with T-Mobile on Lake Road and Lakewood with the signal being a little weaker. That's what North Olmsted is kind of feeling over here on this side. We're in North Olmsted right now. So Suburban Beard would probably dig this. That's like some of his stomping grounds. $94 down. All right, here we got some good uplink. 32 megabits uplink, 31, 32, 94 by 32. Good stuff. Dump the skunk. Ricky. Ricky is campaigning. Dump the skunk. Oh, Ricky, you're terrible, man. Sheesh. Ricky be putting it on thick, dog. uh, T-Mobile goat, says Curtis. So Ricky says skunk and Curtis says goat. I don't know whichever animal you like better. Most people don't like skunks. Or skunk apes for that matter. Freaking Ricky with the skunk ape. And they better finish paving these streets, man. Jacking up my car, dog. 65 by 13 on that test. Hurry up and pave these streets. Joke is Ricky likes skunks. Ricky, you into skunks, bro? All right, we got 69 megabits on the down on this test. Got about 15 on the up here. All right, so now we're starting to dip below 100 megabits finally. Minimum 300 megabits. It must be nice to have a minimum 300 megabits. Always have capacity. The elusive N41, they're not building out there. Volvizi going to need premature suspension work. Yeah, man. These streets are jacked up, bro. I'd say the Cleveland area is pretty well known for having jacked up streets. These winters are harsh. The plows, the salt. It's bad. Gonna drive through the metro parks here. A lot of people retracting their messages, man. What's up with that? All right, this test was 40 by 4. Once I turn in here, we're technically in the metro parks. Dude, man, this guy went too far. There's probably going to be a couple of rough spots here, I would assume. By the way, ladies and gents, give me feedback on the stream. This was completed on FirstNet by AT&T. So let me know how the stream went. Stream was excellent. Very nice. It was a good stream. Nice. So no major issues, no disconnects, no audio failures. The video feed was good, consistent. Jeez, man, these roads are jacked up. What up, Mike? Hey, glad you enjoyed it, James. Yeah, I figured there was a quality drop there. When I saw that speed test, I could kind of tell it was going to be an issue. Could you compare an LTE versus 5G off of a small cell or macro? I don't know. It kind of depends on the configuration of each specific site. Most of the time, the small cells are getting fitted with all the goodies. So you could pretty much pick, and with everything being non-standalone 5G, it's going to test basically the same, right? They're just sharing spectrum on band 2 over here for AT&T. For Verizon, it's N5. I mean, truth be told, outside of millimeter wave, who's really got channel depth worth a damn, right? It's T-Mobile. Like, they've got 100 megahertz channels, 80 megahertz channels. It's good. It's a lot of capacity. What's up, Nikki? We're just testing the 100 megabit network. 89 down, 4 megabits up. Uplink hasn't been all that great, but the downlink's been really good. It seems to be AT&T's Achilles heel over here. This is a Nokia market. I don't know how much that has to do with it. Maybe it does. We got a full signal on AT&T now. The test should be good. Hey. Ooh-wee. Dang. 250, 260, 270 down. And 6 on the up. Dude, AT&T kills me. Guys, go ahead and screenshot this and send it to AT&T and be like, what's up with your uplink? Because you got plenty of downlink. 271 down, 6.5 up. Oh, my goodness. It's just so unusual. Band 30 upload's not very good. Yeah, so it operates like band 41. I remember band 41 was like that when I used to test it. You get single digit uplink, but you get great speeds on the downlink, 200 megs. All right, y'all. Last speed test of the night, and I'm gonna cut off the stream. It's been really good. It's been fun. I had an excellent time with you guys. I appreciate you all very much. Please, before you close out the live stream, like it and share it to your social medias. Also, check out some of the links in the description box. The Patreon page, the Twitter handle, the email address is there. Big shout out to Nimmer for his beautiful, generous super chat, the beautiful gesture. Thank you, man, for all that you do, for everybody who's ever donated, and for all you that support me on Patreon, and everybody for commenting in the live chat. And, all my supporters, thank you for all that you do. And even big shout out to the haters out there, man. Just do what you do. Do whatever makes you happy. I don't really care. It's fine. You know, the upload the stream is great quality. Yeah, that's crazy. Uh, hey, Curtis, thanks, man. I appreciate the support. Glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, James, still alive, man. But we're wrapping it up. We're gonna close out the show now. This is just kind of the final moments doing this last test, and that's it. Um, oh, patrons, I'm gonna put a note to the Patreon. We got a live stream tomorrow. We got Caffeine with Sneed, 11 a.m. on the Patreon. If you guys want to be a part of that show, uh, join us on Patreon. Support us there. Link is in the description box. That's it. Thank you guys for hanging out. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you all in the next one. Peace.